One cool morning, James was having a rest at Elsbridge Station with a train of trucks when Thomas came bustling in. Hello, James. Lovely day we're having, isn't it?
Rubbish! This morning, the Fat Controller told me the train for the fundraising event at Knapford I was supposed to be taking is going to be taken by some visiting mainland diesel.
Why would he do that? The train is always taken by a Sudrian.
I don't know, Thomas. He said it'll be my turn next year. Apparently it's some special event, but that train is taken by us in numerical order every other year, and I'm fairly positive that British Railways mongrel doesn't have the number 5.
Do we even know who this diesel is?
He didn't say. I'm headed to Vickerstown with this train now. I'll scope it out when I get there.
That's very bad luck, James. I'm sorry.
Me too.
The guard's whistle blew and James set off with his trucks. When James finally arrived at Vickerstown, he looked around for any sign of his train. He looked up to the main platform to see the trucks he was supposed to collect and the diesel who was collecting them. It was a familiar, unfortunate face.
That's D199! He caused all that trouble for Henry all those years ago! And the Fat Controller still lets him take this train? I need to get to the bottom of this.
James puffed alongside D199, and the Fat Controller was also standing nearby. D199 smiled at James.
Good morning, James. Are you having a good day?
James was quite taken aback. D199 had never even bothered to remember the Sudrian engine's names, much less speak to them kindly.
What are you playing at, 199?
James Manners! 199, this train is bound for Knapford Station. Charlie should be waiting for you at one of the platforms, and he'll shunt your trucks for you, and you can take a rest at our sheds there.
And with that, the Fat Controller walked away. D199's eyes darted to James.
Listen here, Tea Kettle. I have a good gig going on here. It's hard enough acknowledging your existence, much less having to be nice to you. Keep out of my way and maybe...
199, I think you shouldn't be dawdling. You're usually late with trains even without the slow start.
7101. We could have shown this island a revolution if you didn't want to play with the old-timers.
Oh, no, it's not 7101 anymore. It's Bear.
D199 groaned as he left the station.
Thanks for getting rid of Spam Can.
No problem, James. You know, he was starting to stink up the station.
Is this your train?
Oh, no, I'm just shunning for Gordon's return journey. Why?
Do you think maybe Gordon would be willing to give up the first run of his second journey to D199?
I sincerely doubt he'd even want to give it to you, James.
And Bear would be right to think that. Why on earth would I give my train to Old Reliable?
I think I have a plan to show what a fraud he is.
Care to elaborate?
Later that day, as the fundraising event for Wellsworth Hospital had come to a close at Knapford, the express was about to start its second run. D199, James, Gordon, and the Fat Controller were all at the station.
Sir, I believe it is only fair to let D199 take the express today, as he is a special guest.
I think that's a wonderful idea, Gordon. Though, I am surprised you're the one to come up with it.
Well, I thought maybe I could use some maintenance.
Very well, then.
Gordon puffed away to the sheds. D199 had a very large grin on his face as he coupled to the express. Suddenly, a loud whistling noise came from the station.
What is happening?
I'm not sure. You must have damaged something.
This train will have to wait. I can't take it in this condition. I need my fitter. Have one of your dinosaurs take this train.
D199 left the platform, leaving the Fat Controller awestruck.
You can't just abandon the train! Stop!
D199 didn't stop. That is, until he realized the sound wasn't following him, and James's driver removed a stick with a hook with a tea kettle on it from his firebox. The Fat Controller quickly put together that James had found a way to expose that D199 had in fact not changed.
James, why don't you take the train? I think 199 and I should exchange some words.
James coupled to the train and puffed past D199 who had switched onto the other line.
I suppose maybe not all Englishmen like their tea.